up, guys? Welcome back to another 5 Finish Lines. Thank you for joining me here on my YouTube channel where I take motivational quotes. I use them on different topics, not only to inspire you guys, but you take these quotes, use them in your own words, and use it to inspire others. Sorry if my voice sounds so deep or sounds a little raspy. I did enjoy myself over the weekend with Coachella and with my friends, so don't mind that. Just enjoy the soothing sound of my radio voice. But with that being said, my topic of discussion today is momentum. Building momentum and keeping that progress going, keeping that revision going, keeping that renewal going, and just kind of summing that all together and showing you guys that momentum is a key part of moving forward. And that momentum can always come in different spurts of your life. So with that being said, 2 amazing quotes for you guys today. Let's get started. All right, guys, my first quote comes from Amelia Earhart. She says, "The most effective way to do it is to do it." I really like this quote because, it's pretty simple. Amelia Earhart, first woman to fly across the world. She did get lost, unfortunately, and I hope, whatever happened to her was okay. That's a random thought. But with that being said, just do it. She seemed like a woman who was all about, doing things, being out there, getting, not letting boundaries set her up or prevent her from doing what she wanted to do in life. No, that's what, excuse me. That's what this quote, I feel like, means to us, is that sometimes we get in our head. Sometimes we like to overthink. We like to think about what other people are going to think. We like to ask people and compare what they would do. But in reality, like I said in the last week's video, is that your journey is different from everyone else's. You can't rely on other people's opinions and their ideas to affect what momentum you're trying to build, what progress you're trying to build. Because at the end of the day, it's your life. What you choose to do with it is up to you. And you can take people's opinions and take other people's experiences with a grain of salt because you are different from them. You never know what your experience is going to be. A lot of us may think of doing something and we may hear someone else's opinion about what we should do, how we should go about it. But in reality, that may deter us from wanting to do those things. And sometimes it may affect the way we see ourselves because we may think, wow, man, if they couldn't do it, maybe I'm inadequate. Maybe I can't do it as well. When that isn't the case. You have something that someone else doesn't have, and they have something that you don't have. We all have things that each other don't have, and that's what makes the world a beautiful place and why there are so many amazing opportunities and so many things for each and every one of us to achieve our goals. So don't let the idea of, oh, how can I do this the best way? How can I go about this the best way? No, just do it. Go out and do it. Nike, whatever, they have something going on, right? So don't let that idea of or the fear of what's going to happen afterwards affect what's going to happen in this moment. Just think, okay, if I don't do this, how will I feel about myself later on? My next quote for you guys comes from William Yeats. He says, "Do not wait to strike till the iron is hot, but make it hot by striking." This kind of quotes go hand in hand, but it's this idea that a lot of us, we like to wait for things to just appear, for things to just happen in order for us to start. Like, oh, the world's got to be like this, and my life has to be like this, and this has to be like that in order for me to move on, to do this, to do that. And I can't really become this person because I'm not there yet. I need to have this in my life in order for me to feel like this, and this. When in reality, a lot of what we have and what we have been looking for in our lives is right in front of us. God will always provide. God will always give you what you need to have in your life. And, for everyone, I believe in God, and some of you may believe in the universe or whatever it may be, but those things will bring that to you. It's already there. It's right in front of you. You just have to look for it and stop looking over there and asking him and her and him and this. And like, no, trust yourself. Be with you. Sit with yourself. Be alone. Think to yourself, okay, in this moment, what around me could I use to move forward? We have everything at the touch of our fingertips. Our parents, not even over 100 years ago, didn't have the technology that we have, the reach that we have to be in this world. So don't let this idea of, oh, what's going to happen? Like, I can't do it. This has to be already cooked for me in order for me to enjoy it. No, be the chef. Be the first person to do something. Just make it happen. Be the blueprint. A lot of us want to copy and just ride the coattails of some things, when in reality, we are creators. We are here on this earth to be creators, to be creative. And so be creative. Make something happen in your life that you want to happen, and don't wait for other people to do it for you. All right, guys, thank you for joining me here on my Friday finish lines. I'll see you guys next week with a new video. I appreciate each and every one of you for being here, joining me. I had a great time over the weekend with my friends and family. A little drained, but you know what? We're here. We're still going to school. We're still going to work. So that's just life. You work for those moments and you live for them. That being said, see you guys next week with a new video. Drink your water. Stay safe. Still a little cold outside, but it's getting a little warmer. We are in April, and I got 1 month left of school. So, that senioritis is kind of kicking in, but it's okay. I'm going to push through. We're going to make it work, and yeah, I'm just so blessed. And I hope that you feel that way too. All right, I'll see you guys next week.